Welcome back everybody into a new video of TechWest. Today I'm going to show you how to fix a domain or a DNS error into Shopify. If you're experiencing issues connecting your domain, this is a step-by-step guide with you through the process to resolve this. So first of all, what I need to do is to focus into the verification of my domain settings. So first logged into your Shopify dashboard. As you can see here, we're into our dashboard. Here into our dashboard, let's locate now the online store and look out for our domains. If I go for settings, here into settings, I'm going to click in here and let's scroll a little bit down and let's look out for domains. Inside domains, you can see that here we can start to connect an existing domains or to buy a new domain. So usually what I want to do is to verify this settings. So enter the domain is here into connect existing domain. And you can type, for example, let's say, I don't know, the domain that you have just purchased. In my case, should be CNAME, that site, or click and go for next. Then it's going to be telling us if the domain is available for purchased, or what you can do is to just link it directly. In my case, it's going to be asking me for verify the ownership domain. So to do this process, you have the following DNS record in your domain provider account settings. So for that, let's go back into the domain provider server that we have just made the purchase. In my case, this one actually is Namecheap. So inside Namecheap, I'm going to look out for these account section and look out for my domain list, the domains that I have just purchased in the past, so I can link them directly here into Shopify. Now here in the domain list, as you can see, we have a bunch of products that we can just add directly here. Let's start with the coolcats.clicked element. I'm going to go for managed. And here into manage, you can see that we have a lot of information. Let's focus into advanced DNS. This is the part where you want to make sure that you have exactly the same information that works here. It says connect existing domain into the advanced DNS. So for starters, my new URL should be this one. So let's go back, connect existing domain, copy, paste, next. Now, usually what we want to do is to make sure that we go for verify connection. Now here it says domain connection incomplete. So if I clicked in here, I wanted to make sure that I have the target pending type added. If you go here to advanced DNS, you can see that we have the record, for example, CNAME, a record, txt record, and that will be actually it. So if you think that something is missing here, or you see like an error, the very first thing you want to do is to make sure that you have everything correctly added. Now, if I clicked here to search learn more, this should be taking us directly into an article of the Shopify that can be helping us to check out what is the common issue for our DNS record, or in this case, our domain. So if I scroll a little bit down, you can see that we do have the element of the change the domain target. So change target from target list, storefront, environment list. So usually I can go back here and make sure that everything the domain type is set up for primary domain, which in this case should be current. And if I go for view, I can check out if this one now works. If this one is not working, then what we can do is to update or check out for propagation. Now, after updating your DNS settings, it might be taking some time for the changes to propagate. So use a DNS propagator checker tool to verify that the records have been uploaded globally. So I can go into the upper side. I'm going to open in the tab. Let's go for DNS checker. So here I can go for dnschecker.org. What I can do is to copy my URL. I'm going to paste it in here, and I wanted to make sure that everything has not been successfully propagated. If I hit into next, as you can see, everything works fine in all the countries and everything is being resolved. If you see any issue in here, you can just click in there and check out what is the main purpose of the propagation map. Now that everything is great, now the next thing that I can show you is to clear your cache and the cookies. Sometimes the cache and cookies can cause a few issues, so clear your browser cache and cookies and then reload the Shopify administrator to your store URL into the upper side. Let's go for the three dots. I'm going to head for settings and head directly into the section that says delete privacy and security, delete browsing data. So just focus into a cache, images and files, cookies and other data, and if you want to, you can delete the browsing history. So enable those, delete the data, reload Shopify, and you're actually good to go. If you follow these steps and this issue isn't still resolved, then it's time to contact Shopify support. So I'm going to close both of them. I'm going to go for Shopify. And into Shopify to the upper side, I click into my account and I go for the help center. Now the help center can be helping us to check out what is the main issue for this specific website. So if you focus and scroll all the way down, you can see they have the contact support. So into contact support, what we can do is to just chat a little bit with a support advisor. So I select the store that I'm currently working on. I logged in once again, and once you are inside the Shopify account and once you have selected the store you need help with, you might be now connected to a new support agent that can be helping us to check out what is the main issue for our domain. And there you have it, a really easy solution of how we can fix our DNS domains, a few errors of the domains. So if you find this video helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel if you want to see more great tools on how you can get started using Shopify and fixing much more stuff. So thank you once again for watching the video, guys. Hopefully we can all see you next time.